Hi, this is Steve again. Welcome back. Call your customers, stay in touch, stay present. Just, if nothing else, find out how they're doing. I know I've gotten calls that I really appreciated, and not necessarily to do immediate business, but just to stay connected. And when some people are holding up, other people are reaching out, talking, comparing notes, seeing what they can do. And I appreciate that. Today's call is really about mindset and a few ideas and some thinking, maybe a twist on our thinking, and I hope it helps. It's hard to know what to say, what to do, what to think these days, I know. So I was just thinking, as we were preparing for today's call, a couple things. To think about, are there products that we have that do more than just promote, but they actually help people in some way or another? What about sheltering in place? What would help me sheltering in place? Is it something that I can learn? Is it something that'll help keep me calm? Is it something that'll help my family stay safe or clean and create some help at the same time as we might be creating goodwill between us and our customers? You know, what products would help me with social distancing? Is there something that would be not only interesting but fun, but also really valuable? What would that look like? Education products to help healthcare workers, promotional products to help food delivery companies. A bakery near me is offering home-baked bread delivered, and they have a little bottle apparently of hand sanitizer that comes with it. Very clever, not just clever and not self-serving, but helpful. Don't you like that idea? Products that grocers could use when they're distributing or delivering food. Home workout items, simple games that could help entertain a child if a mother or father has to work from home and babysit at the same time. What could we do to help there? Just a few thought triggers, I guess, more than anything. There are businesses that are thriving now, as we all kind of know, but they're not making the news so much. I want to give you a couple of examples maybe to help you think about who in your circle might still be open to a conversation. Tech companies. I have a tech company client that's involved with emergency notification, mass emails or software that helps when there's something going wrong, and they can tell their employees or let different areas of the country or the world know. And I know there are a lot of tech companies that are thriving to help people stay in touch, to help companies stay on the ball, to help companies serve better, deliver better, all those things. Healthcare, cleaning companies, package delivery, drug and other healthcare companies. Just some things I've thought of that I know you've probably already thought of, but maybe one triggers something with you. And how would we use items that not just promote, but help the people in those industries and their customers and their end users and their neighbors, help them cope, help them learn, help them stay positive, help them adjust, help them serve better, healthy, homemade food, all those things. We need video games and movies and audiobooks for kids and school lessons and virtual museums and home workouts and more. So the next thing I wanted to talk about just briefly is there's a few ideas on staying connected even better than maybe we've dreamed of before. One is Facebook's Marketplace. Have you heard of this? In the fall, Facebook unveiled Marketplace. It's sort of the Craigslist shopping experience. So I would look that up. It's designed to help you be noticed more, and also a platform for buying and selling. So that's one. Another that I saw online was Shopial. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Shopial. I haven't seen it, but it's if you're already selling products on a website, your own website, to help you have a more store-like condition and branch into selling, a little more selling via social when you can't, or most likely aren't, going on personal meetings or personal visits or sales calls. Shopial, I check it out. Gives your customers another way to find you. And they also help advertise on Facebook and Pinterest and other things. It's called the Shop Now button. Instagram's special program is one of the best parts about Instagram is how visual it is. And they have a program helping people see what you're offering and see it in a different light and maybe in a more enticing way. Also, there's a program that you might want to look into called Yotpo, YOTPO. It helps boost sales, connections, and communication and information on Instagram. Big companies are using it when they don't want to wait for their big e-commerce teams to help them develop some grand scheme. Yotpo is simple and it's easy to use and it's quick to implement. And when you sign up, you get a link back to an online shop built around your Instagram feed. I thought that was interesting. And you get a little bio and a link to your website, a way to extend your efforts, extend you. Chirpify, like chirp, chirp, chirpify. No matter what you sell, it could be a digital product, could be a physical product. They help you sell more. They help engage through loyalty programs. I hope you can find out how that works. I'm looking at it too. It gives your customers a chance to post and engage more, talking about you, your brand, and sparks conversations. So it's just something else, right? And then one more, RenderFix, RENDRFX, RenderFix. What happens is, when you're scrolling on LinkedIn or you're scrolling on Facebook, you just kind of go through them. But what if something catches your eye? And this software offers a video to create a fast video to attach to one of your messages, and you can create those without being a videographer. No experience required. It's a plug-and-play graphics maker and video that comes to life. Be interesting to see that, and perhaps those of you that are already in Facebook and LinkedIn and others could see what that would do for you. So just a few good ideas. And then before I go, thanks for your patience today. I've got some good news. Some of these maybe you've seen and maybe not. Here they go. Good news for our mindset, staying positive, figuring out what's next, and taking the high road whenever we can, and staying out there, talking to people, and be present and be involved. Wuhan, where in China, where the virus apparently started, they've closed 16 temporary hospitals because they don't need them anymore. The trend is improving. Dutch researchers have discovered an antibody they believe offers a potential prevention and treatment of the coronavirus. A 103-year-old woman in Wuhan, China, survived and recovered after 6 days in the hospital, 103 years old. American in Spain talks about national lockdown, but what's happening in some of the other areas is Spain and Italy still struggling, but in China, that seemed to start first with all of this, they've reopened stores. Apple, for example, has reopened stores because things are easing there. The Cleveland Clinic has developed a drive-through coronavirus test that can give patients results in 1 day, not 3 or 4 days that we've been hearing about. South Korea is seeing a decline in the number of cases. There was a heartbreaking situation in northern Italy. They asked for retired doctors, retired nurses to come out of retirement and help. They wanted 300 people, and the news says 7,000 people volunteered, doctors and retired nurses and other healthcare professionals. Israeli researchers are close to announcing the development of vaccine. And over the weekend, the governor of Maryland announced the first 3 people in the state have recovered. First 3 confirmed cases have all recovered. So how about one more? A group of scientists in Canada have isolated and grown copies of the coronavirus, and that's going to help isolate and perhaps help develop vaccines. So some good news and some progress. So I wish you all well. Stay safe, stay healthy. And if you would reach out to me and say, Steve, here's something I think, or here's something I'm doing, or here's something I believe would help everybody, you can email it to me. My email is going to be on the front of this video and on the end of the video, and it would be good to hear from you on how you're doing and any suggestions or ideas. So stay well, take care, and I'll see you next time.